Welcome to Bible Annually, BA for short. Yes, I know what it sounds like, but listen, there's nothing more BA than the Bible. It confronts, it convicts, it converts. It's the most dangerous idea and the most freeing thing you could ever open. This is our daily 5 for Faith installment, and it is designed for men who are tired of hiding and ready to walk in the Word with both feet. Remember though, 5 for Faith is not a replacement for your time daily with God. It is a supplement. So today we're going to be digging into Matthew 25 through 28. What's our battle cry for today? It's Jesus called men to be prepared. And what is prepared not? That would be pontificating, pretending, purposelessness. So here we go. This is it. Final stretch, Matthew 25 through 28. It's not just the end of the gospel. It's a full-on collision between eternity and everything that's fake. Jesus gives 3 last warnings before he goes to the cross. And every single one of them is aimed at guys like us, like you, like me. Men who think they have time. In Matthew 25, Jesus tells the story of the 10 virgins. All right, let's all go ahead and laugh. All right, here we go. The 10 virgins waiting for a wedding. 5 bring oil, 5 don't. The groom showed up. Half of them locked out. Why? Because they weren't ready. Here's our first point, man. You don't know when to prepare, so then prepare today. Don't assume you're going to know when Jesus is going to show up, so just start preparing now. Then Jesus tells the parable of the talents. 3 men, they get different amounts of money. 2 of them invest, 1 buries it. The master returns, and the guy that buried the money is toast. So let that hit you. Laziness isn't just weakness. Jesus calls it wickedness. Does that mean not to rest? Absolutely not. What about the Sabbath? Great. I love it. Go for it. I don't have to tell you what laziness is, whether physical, spiritual, intellectual, you know what it is. So then Jesus drops an absolute haymaker. Whatever you did for the least of these, you did for me. And to the others, whatever you didn't do, you didn't do for me. He separates the sheep from the goats. And the dividing line, it isn't belief, it's obedience. So then Matthew 26 opens and it gets dark. Jesus is betrayed, not by enemies, but by someone who ate at his table. Jesus asks his Father, is it possible, please let this cup pass, but yet your will, not my will, be done. This is the King of Glory sweating blood, and all of his boys, they're asleep. Men, don't miss this. In the hour Jesus needed the disciples the most, they were unconscious. The flesh is weak, so you got to stay awake. They arrest Jesus. They beat him. They lie about him. Peter denies him thrice. And then Pilate washes his hands like a coward. The same crowd that screamed, Hosanna, now screams, crucify him. And Jesus, silent, surrendered, unshakable. They beat him, mock him, whip him, nail him. And he says, Father, forgive them. That is masculinity in the rawest, holiest form you could ever conceive. He doesn't flinch, he finishes. And with his final breath, he says, it is finished. Father, into your hands I commit my spirit. And the veil tears. The earth shakes, and a Roman soldier and executioner says, surely this was the Son of God. But the story doesn't end with the death. We go to Matthew 28, last chapter, and the stone rolls away. Jesus walks out. And the king who was crucified now stands victorious over sin, Satan, and death itself. He meets his men, he doesn't coddle them, and he commissions them. All authority in heaven and on earth has been given to me. Now go and make disciples of the whole world, or all nations. This is the Great Commission, and it's not a suggestion, it's a military order from a resurrected king. So what are our key takeaways from these 4 phenomenal chapters? 1, be ready. You don't get to just scramble when the trumpet sounds. 2, build faithfully. Burying your gifts is disobedience, not humility. 3, if you're not making disciples, you're not fulfilling the Great Commission. That said, what's our disciple-making tip for the day? Ask the man you're walking with, whoever it is, your buddy, your brother, whatever. If Jesus came back today, would he find you working or sleeping? And how about evangelism? What's our tip for today? When someone says they believe in a good man, ask, a good man in reference to Jesus, ask, if he's just a good man, why did he die like a criminal and rise like a king? What's our practical tip for the day? Remember that are so easy a caveman could do it. Write one name down on a piece of paper in your phone. Pray for them, text them, start the conversation, then follow through. Be the man who acts, not just thinks. And here's your call to action today. Jesus is risen. You're either building his kingdom or you're wasting your breath. There's no middle ground. There's no neutral. So gear up. Stay awake. Live like the king is coming, because he is. And this time, he's not riding a donkey. He's going to be coming on clouds. So when that happens, be found faithful.